All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, God, pushing his word in truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. You want to introduce the title out?
We the brothers from GMF Chicago. All right. The title is going to be called. The title is going to be called Insubordination. It's intolerable. And this thing of ours. All right, it's just been a spirit going around. All right, that shit got to stop, man. So we're gonna bring out these precepts, which I want to start with.
You can start with that Sirach 32. And just speak up a little bit too. Huh?
Yeah, you got the fan going and stuff. Speak up a little bit. You said Sirach 32.
Yeah, verse 7.
Okay. All right, you go ahead, brother.
It's Sirach 32 and 7. Speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth, and yet holdeth his tongue. Verse 9, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words.
Right. So there's order to this thing. There's order to this truth. You know, as it says that we have entered other men's labors. You know, so in this truth, you don't try to step over a elder brother, speak over an elder brother, or try to put out your point, all right, and try to put your authority over an elder brother, or speak over an elder brother, or not do what a brother is telling you to do. You know, it's order, it's places in this truth. You know, we all have lots, we all have positions. What Yahweh Shema Shai has set up in this camp and in the camps all around, you know, the world. That's what we have to follow. You have to follow that order, man. You can't get out of that you know, the order that Yahweh Shema Shai set up and try to do your own thing. A brother tell you to do something, or a brother puts this in place, like say for instance, precept of the day. You know, and then now I don't want to do this. No, well, you don't want to do this, problems are going to come. You know, that's just one element. That's just an example. But, you know, problems are going to come if you do not follow orders that's set up.
That's right.
You know? And then, as it says in that verse 7, speak, young man, if there be need of thee. So that's order. All right, you speak if there's need of you. And it was one dude, it was once in our camp, you know, said, well, young brothers don't speak enough. We don't get to say enough, you know. Well, if there was some needed of us to say, then you say it. Otherwise, if it's not need of you to say, you don't say it, man. It's best to hold your peace. As it said in the 8th verse, let thy speech be short, comprehending much, in few words, be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. So you have to understand order. You have to hold your peace. If we on the line with elder brothers, or if it's, you know, we just in a gathering, the elder brothers are speaking and pouring out their parables, we should be listening. We should just have our ears open and we should just be listening, man. All right, not mouthing off, or, well, hey, elder, I got a point, or, you know, hey, well, this happened. No. You know, we ain't got, you a younger brother, you really ain't got nothing to talk about. You ain't got no experience. You ain't got nothing to say, bro. So really, you should just be holding your peace and soaking it in, listening. All right, if my mother used to always say, mother and grandmother used to always say, go play with the kids. When there be family gatherings, what you doing in here? Why you in here with the adults? Go play with the kids. You know, and that's the same thing in this truth. These men that have labored before us, these are our parents, our spiritual parents, man. And we ought to be obedient to their words. As it says, servants, obey your masters. These men are our masters, man. We are their servants. You know, it's just like Master Splinter and the Ninja Turtles. If the Ninja Turtles wasn't listening to Master Splinter, they wouldn't know their skills. They wouldn't have the attributes that they have. So we will not have the attributes and the skills and the knowledge of this wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai if we step out of those boundaries and try to usurp authority over the elders and, you know, the men that's been here before us. Well, you know what? I want to do it this way. No, this is not how it's set up. We don't. It don't matter how you want to do it, man.
Right.
What matters is, hey, let's say you got basketball, right? Well, I want to create a 4-point line. Ain't no 4-point line in the NBA.
Right.
Ain't no doing what you want to do in this truth.
Mm-hmm.
You follow orders, man.
Yeah, it seems like Jake understanding when it come out of that, but when it come out of his truth, they don't get it.
Right.
It's rocket science now.
Right.
Con. Well,
You go, can we get 2 Timothy 2 and 5 real quick?
con.
2 Timothy 2 and 5.
Absolutely, dude. This is 2 Timothy 2 and 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. And the point I wanted to bring out was I'm gonna go into this word lawfully. It says strong definition. It says legitimately, especially agreeably to the rules of the list. So you gotta strive according to the rules. All right, and the rules is listening to your elders. All right, that's a part of striving for the masters, man.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta listen to the men that was there before us.
Scripture say obey them that have the rule over you.
Con.
I got that right here. Goes in on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Hebrews 13 and verse 17.
Hey, hold on, Tazawar.
Okay.
Okay, I'm there.
Hebrews 13 and 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. And the point being, you have to obey them that have the rule over you. And you have to understand that. I know the Elder Quran can attest to this. The elder brothers, the things that they do and the intricate things to run the camp, a young brother, you don't understand that, man. Hey, even brothers in the lower ranks, you don't understand what these elder brothers have labored for and are laboring to make this camp a camp. And when they say these things, it's for your betterment. What do parents always say? You're going to understand this when you get older. You're going to thank me for this later. Mm-hmm. And then when you in certain situations and this, that, and the third, you may be scoffing, the flesh scoff, and then eventually, once you get that experience, once time passes on, you continue doing what the elders have told you, you realize that this was all through the Spirit. You have to understand that these men are literally set up by the Lord. Just like how you came in, hey, they came in before you and they was ordained by the Lord to be in this position they were in for a reason. And your objective is to follow what they have to tell, what they tell you to do, man.
That's right.
It says, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. So you can't, hey, we'll just get the Esau example. You can't go inside here and tell your manager, well, I don't want to do this position that my job requires me to do. I don't want to do that today. He's going to fire your ass on the spot, kick you right out, man, and replace you. So you can't go up to an elder brother and he tells you, hey, bro, do this, do that. I don't feel like calling this brother up. I don't feel like talking to him. You talk to him. Mm-hmm. And you just messed up a well-oiled machine, man. You're messing up the chain of command. We're running this is the business of the Lord, man. You can't mess up the chain of command because you want to do your own thing. You can't be self-willed in this truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you won't be that way. The Lord gonna get rid of you.
Facts.
And insubordination is what got our people destroyed in the wilderness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know, all the time they was murmuring against Moses, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord killed off that whole generation.
That's it.
You got some up. We get Ephesians 6 and 1. This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right.
Yeah, the elders and apostles, they are spiritual parents, fathers. Right. All right, they are spiritual fathers, man. You know, he say obey them, man. They have the experience, man. Yeah. They been where you coming from, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what's like? Come on, man.
Right.
You know.
Oh, I know what to do, nigga. Yeah. You just got in this. You just left the fucking world.
Yeah.
And now you coming into the truth, and you. Well, look, I want to do things this way. I think that it's best to set it up this way. I think it's best to do it that way. No one cares about what you think.
Right. That's why I call you 2/3. That's why I call Niggas that's like that, that's why I call you Black Edomite. That's spirit of Esau, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's spirit of Esau. Instructions given to him, but he's like, fuck that. I want to do what I want to do.
Right.
Can we skip down verse 5? It says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, and singleness of your heart as unto Hamashiach. Not with eye service as man pleasers, but as servants of Yahweh Shai, doing the will of Yahweh from the heart. So it's not about man pleasing, it's not about eye service. It's about doing the will of Yahweh Shai. That's what it's about. If a brother tell you to do something, an elder brother tell you to do something, it's not he's trying to destroy you, or he's trying to, I'm just gonna just slave this brother. No. He's doing this because this is something that's profitable for you in your walk. Something that's profitable in you towards getting saved by Yahweh Shai. You know? So you are to listen to these men that are your masters according to the flesh, man.
Yeah.
With fear and trembling.
Yeah, because you're saying you don't believe that this man is a man of the Lord. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's respect of a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that brother is your, what Mathati said, that brother is your guardian. Why he is your overseer. You know, your parents won't give you advice to destroy you, you know, because they love their child. But, you know, the older brothers, it says, if we could grab it, you know, the overseers, because if they don't look after us the right way, the Lord, they get punished by the Lord.
Yeah.
You just paraphrasing this philosophy.
Okay. Looking that up real quick.
I got one. It's Acts 20 and 28. It says, take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock, over the which the Holy Ghost have made you overseers, to feed the church of the Most High, which he had purchased with his own blood. Yep. So we gotta. The older brothers are looking after us. All right, knowing that if they lead us the wrong way, then their punishment is coming straight from on high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're raising us up to be the next generation. So we're gonna be overseers as well. All right, the Lord is making the nations of kings and priests. All right, and insubordination is not something that's tolerated in Israel. You know, that's not of our culture. You know, we respect our parents, man. You know, that was all.
Yeah, that's in the commandments. You know, one of the first commandments that Yahweh Shai gave to us. We honor our mother and our father.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and these men that came before us, these are our spiritual fathers. We are to honor these men, respect their words, look back upon the things that they said, man, and actually take heed to it and follow the directions. You know, and the things they tell us to do is not grievous. It's not hard. They tell you to do things that's actually good for you, profitable for you. And then you bucking up and, you know, getting out of order. Because that really goes back to the Timothy. You know, 2 Timothy, the 6th chapter, in the last days. You know, yeah, people be you be disobedient to parents. Now that's going into men in the truth, being disobedient to their elders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I believe the word elder goes to father. You know, so you've been disobedient to these men that have been laboring in the truth, doing the work of Yahweh Shai, clearly have the spirit of the Lord upon them, man. You know, you have a demon on you. You have an evil spirit on you. You know, you got to pray, you got to fast, cry out to Yahweh Shai to get that spirit off you if you have something like that. Because that will, as a brother titled lesson, that will not be tolerated, man. The Lord and the spirit is going to get you up out of there. Eventually, it's going to be mercy here, mercy there. Then eventually it's going to get to a point where you're just going to show yourself to be a complete demon, and the Lord going to kick your ass out. You're going to be fucked up, man. He said, cast you into utter darkness. You're going to be out here in this world, consumed with much worse demons than you ever had before you were even in the truth. Yep. So it's best to just humble down and listen to our elders and apostles, man. These men that's over us. All right, and even the brother that's one rank above you, you listen to that brother, man. The Lord put him in that position for a reason. He ain't in that position for no reason. And it says in Psalms the 78th chapter, that promotion neither coming from the east nor from the west, but from Yahweh Shemal Shai, roughly paraphrasing. So every promotion that the Lord has set up, every lot that the Lord has given each and every last one of these brothers is set up in the spirit.
That's it. Both sides runs and controls everything, man. See?
It's 1 Corinthians 14:40.
Oh, yeah. First, it says, do that everything decently in order.
That's right.
It's 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. And what does the scripture say? It says rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft. And what is insubordination? You refuse to follow orders. You refuse to be subjected to the man that's basically above you, man. So what? When that happens, it gets disorderly. Things don't flow right. It's like when the water flowing, you put something in it. Now it's gushing. Now it's going everywhere. Right. That's madness. You can't just Jacob be subjected to Esau. Put the motherfucking seatbelt on tight, man. They bitch too, man. The woman give you all types of hell. Man, you know, to steal my wife, I don't want to kick her out. Like, I'm just take the low up. You take the low for the woman, man. Take the low for these niggas in the world. Take the low for Esau, Edom. But when it comes to men of the Lord that's fighting the same fight as you, that's supposed to be your brother, that's telling you to do something that's profitable for you. Hey, not only you, but it's profitable for the whole body. It makes the elders make the elders have less work. It makes everything run perfectly, like when Moses set up his men.
Right.
It's an order about things. Even the scriptures say every man in his own order. That's the young kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just talking about this online, man. We talking about how Jake's impatient. That's why they don't serve the Lord. They'll have patience when it come to Esau with some stupid ass job, get promotion and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, they'll work hard and do all that, but when it come to the Lord, it's a goddamn problem, man.
Right. Shit, yeah, nigga, go to the military for a fucking Camaro.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Yahweh Shemal Shai, it's a problem. These niggas is just fucking stiff-necked, hard-headed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do their own thing.
Yeah.
You doing your own thing will lead to your destruction.
Yep.
That's why I say Proverbs 3 and 5. Lean not to thy
Proverbs 3 and 5. Yep.
Yeah, you know.
Lean
not to your own understanding. Because your own understanding is deceitful. Like I said in Jeremiah the 17th chapter. All right, yeah, I think that this is what I should do.
Yeah.
You know, brother set up a weekly read or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna read Job the 40th chapter. You know, and then you know what? Now I want to read 2 Timothy. No. Follow the order. Do what's set up, man. Then you don't do what's set up. Now the Spirit had a brother to say, read this for a reason, or do this for a reason.
That's it. Y'all ain't.
Yeah, we can get Galatians 4:1. Then I got 3 more pieces after that.
I do. This Galatians 4:1 says, "Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, deferred nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father. Even so we, when we were children, were in bondage under the elements of the world. But when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth his Son, made of a woman, made under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoptions of sons."
Yeah, that was the point. Verse 1 and 2.
Huh.
You know how we under tutors right now. You know, we are the elect are those heirs in which we strive to be. You know, Lord willing to be of the elect. You know, and we're placed on the tutors. You know, the older brothers are our tutors, and the elders over them were their tutors, man. You know, and we are looking to be crowned. All right, eventually. All right, and that just shows how meek and how we must listen, man. All right, because a prince, when he's on the tutors, he's being taught this. At this time of the day, he's being taught this. You know, he got a train in combat or whatever. You know, and this is what, and it all building him up to be a king eventually.
Yeah.
You know, so the Lord is raising us up to be kings. Right.
And these men who were set before us, they know the way to walk. They know the way to get that crown, to get the salvation. So if you're not following those men, you're not going to get the crown. You're not going to get the salvation. You got to follow the things that's set up, man. Hey, they said to strive lawfully. These men know what to do. The Spirit of the Lord is dealing with our elders and apostles. If you can't see that, I don't know what's wrong with you. You know? But it's, hey, you have to follow the order.
That's it. That's it, brother.
Can we get Sirach 8 and 8? See and read verse 9 as well.
This is the book of Sirach 8 and verse 8. Despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. And that go back to that Sirach, the 6th chapter. It says, let not the parables escape thee. You know, hey, actually take heed to what brothers say. Take notes on what brothers say, man. Hey, even on just wise sayings that brothers say. And you can take notes on that. You gotta necessarily always be, precepts that brothers bring out. Hey, wise sayings that brothers say. Things that brothers tell you how to deal with a woman. You can take notes on that. Hey, make sure that those things are instilled into your mind, man. You know? And it says, for of them thou shalt learn instruction, and how to serve great men with ease. Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need requireth.
Right. You know, we learn from our fathers, we learn from their fathers, and they teaching us the way. All right, and we teaching the people that come in the way. You know, so that's basically the point, man. We listen to our elders.
Right.
All right. I got the one that you called for.
Niggas don't have a problem listening to Esau ass.
Right. Yeah, this man been here on the job for 50 years.
Yeah.
A nigga be, oh shit, he know all the answers. He know everything to do. All the loopholes, I'm finna listen to everything this man say. But like the elder say, when it comes to a brother or an elder brother, now you got something on your man, you got a problem. Right. What's going on?
Yeah.
That's it.
Jay come in this thing and want to be the God.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you gotta be happy that you picked, man.
Right.
Shit, you gotta be happy that you're not in this world, not a nigga, and happy that the Lord dealing with you. Hey, King David, who is our king forever, what did he say? Yeah, he'd be holding the doors, man. He just want to be the Lord. Very roughly paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm. The Psalms, yeah.
Hey, so I was going to say, knowledge puffeth up. Don't let the knowledge that Yahweh Shem Shah bestowed upon you puff you up. Put pride in your heart, man. You gotta examine thyself. Examine yourself daily, man.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Art?
This is John 4 and 38.
John 4 and 38.
It says, I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestowed no labor. Other men labor, and ye are entered into their labor. That was the back of your.
Yeah, so we are entered into other men's labors. Our elders and apostles. Okay, elders that's been here before us, man. We walked up to the land inquiring what is this about. They breaking it down, giving us an understanding. We were already working. They're like we already working, and they showing you the way, showing you what to do, how to serve Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay, what order to follow? What do we do every week? Okay, we come out here on the highways and byways, do your lessons, so on and so forth, man. And then you step outside the boundary that you want to do your own thing, then you're going to get booted out. Because we enter into other men's labors. Right. These men already been doing this. You got to follow what they telling you to do. They know the way. They know how to till the ground. They know how to work the field. We listen to them.
The rules was already set before you came. You can't just come in and try to change shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
God, it's like the whole NBA analogy, man. Like, oh well, now I can just foul all damn day. Now I get fouled out at 8 fouls. No, bro, that's not how this go. You don't come in and just say, well, I think that we should do things this way. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You do what you want to do in the house of the Lord, your ass is gone.
Right. Or you join the team, right? And then I don't want to do the rookie haze. Matter of fact, I want to be a starter. Matter of fact, even the nigga that's on the motherfucking the 10th man on the bench, he been here. Mm-hmm. So you have to work your way into the rotation that they have set up. Work your way into the practices that they have to do. Or you tell the coach what to do. Right. Hey, coach, man, I ain't like with Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was a stop player when Jordan Howard retired. And he told the coach, I want to take the last shot. The coach said, cool, coach, taking the last shot. He benched Johnny ass, and that nigga made the shot. He had the game winner. Yeah. Scotty wanted to be prideful. Hey, this show is going to go on with or without you. America's going to get destroyed with or without what you believe in or not. At the end of the day,
Scotty doesn't know. Remember that?
I think Scotty a dick.
That was it.
We gonna off of this rock.
Sirach 7:14.
That's it. So 7:14. Hold on, brother. Let me go to it real quick. Sirach 7:14. All right, I'm there.
It's Sirach 7:14. Use not many words in a multitude of elders, and make not much babbling without prayers. Point being, use not many words in a multitude of elders. Hey, as we have been harping on this whole lesson, they know what's up. We ought to try to, listen, trying to hear what they got to say. Mm-hmm. Hey, they have wise saying. First off, they've been walking in this truth longer than some of us been alive. Most of us been alive. Hey, not only that, they know what's up. They know what to do. They know what to tell you through the Spirit. Yeah. Because what? The Spirit's been dealing with them way longer than it's been dealing with you. Mm-hmm. They done read these scriptures, man. They done had the breakdowns through the Spirit of the Lord. They done taught you. Right. Hey, Jay got that Anakin spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker spirit. He telling the Obi, he want to buck up against the order. Why ain't not this? Why ain't not that? I'm stronger than this. I'm stronger than that. Well, he was stronger than Obi-Wan, but what? Obi-Wan had the experience.
Right.
And he told him, hey, don't do. He even warned him, don't jump. I got the high ground. I know this. I know that. He jumped prideful. Yeah. Healed his ass to pieces, bro.
Yeah, like you said, Jake. He says a lot of Jakes weren't even born with these men out teaching. If you was around, you shitting in your diapers.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
being a nigga in the world.
Yeah, being a nigga in the world, right? If you are their age, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, man, we hearken to the words of our apostles, our elders, the men that were set before us, man.
That's right.
All right, those that are ranked above you, and you listen to these men, you hearken to them, man. Okay. And you serve with fear and trembling. Because, hey, this is the house of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You don't do what you want to do. You don't do what you want to do, man. You don't buck up. You don't talk crazy to brothers. None of that. So, hey, we pray this lesson was edifying. We'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Rakawadash. That will honor to our elders and apostles of great meals and are doing well. The salutations, the blessings to you, Akim, y'all pushing this word. Truth, sincerity, and charity. Shalom, wa, abab, abal.
Abab, abal.
Shalom.